What's up, Looper Gang? It's Vice here, and we're looking at a deck from the World Championships this year, held in London, just a few days ago. So this deck was piloted by the legendary, the venerable Ross Cawthon, who has famously attended 18 World Championships. It's something crazy, all right? So Ross has been to every World Championship since 2004, and this was the deck that Ross took to the 2022 World Championships. It's very unique. Let's take a look. If you look closely, it looks like the shell of a deck, but it kind of looks like it lacks a main attacker. The frequent question that you get looking at this list initially is like, what's the main attacker? Well, the main attacker is Charizard. And you've got Inteleon as well. So you attack with these two Pokemon. Let's take a quick look, because Charizard generated a bit of buzz when it was revealed to be releasing in the Pokemon Go set, and for good reason. Has the attack Combustion Blast, 250 damage, and it can't use the attack the next turn. Excited Heart, the ability is what makes it so good, right? This Pokemon's attacks cost 1 less colorless for each prize card your opponent has taken. So the longer the game goes, the easier it is to use Charizard's attack. And you've got a menagerie of cards to help you move that along. So in the early game, you just want to set up using cards like Mew, Mysterious Tail, searching the top 6 cards of your deck for an item and putting it into your hand. And of course, Snorlax with Gormandize is fantastic for drawing through your deck. Only run at a 1-of because you've got access to Hisuian Heavy Ball these days, being able to fetch Pokemon out of your prizes. And it's also the way that you get the Charizard in case that one's prized as well. You got a 4-3-2 Inteleon line, of course. We all know by now Shady Dealings is there to get trainer cards from your deck and into your hand when you evolve to them. And then the rest of the deck is designed around making the deck work. And look, I could go through what each of these cards do. It is a bit of a tricky one. You kind of just have to have a general idea of how the deck is supposed to work, and you just got to run it into as many games as you can to get a handle on it and to figure out how to play it, right? So if I could describe it in a sentence, in the early game, set up with Mew and Snorlax. In the mid game, attack with Inteleon and attack with Charizard when you're able to. And in the late game, sweep the board with Charizard, take all those prizes. You only give up a single prize every turn, so you've got time to come back and make your way forward. My tips with this deck is be mindful of running out of switching effects. So if you run out of switches and Scoop Up Net, Charizard can get stranded without energy. One of the things to keep an eye on is just the fact that you have a very low energy count with this deck. This is all it needs to sort of operate. Try and get your fire energies out of the deck early if you can. I favor getting the fire energy before the water energy when I'm using energy search. Try and use the rare candy earlier on. Because you run a 4-3-2 line, the candy I find is good to play early, and then you sort of recover the Inteleon line later. So it sort of doesn't really matter, but I like to try and use that rare candy early. And, you know, the rest of the deck kind of, it speaks for itself. There's a lot going on, but you have to get used to how the deck works, because it's not, it doesn't provide a very straightforward game plan like something like Arceus Inteleon does. You have to feel out the game, be aware of all the options that you've got, play the cards to the board, get those KOs. I've got some games coming up. If you like seeing decks that are a bit off the wall, consider liking the video. Tell me in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Enjoy. That's why you have to play these decks over and over. You need to get the reps in. There's no way you can master these decks by studying the deck list and, well, that's part of the way to do it, but yeah, you just got to get in the practice. There's no alternative. There's no way around it, you know. You have to do it. Thorane, hello. Well played. Thank you. So I could try and force the turn 1 Snorlax here, but I don't feel like that's required necessarily. Feel much better about having the Air Balloon on the Mew. Yeah, next turn we can go Rare Candy. But, yeah. I think I'm comfortable just hitting done here. It's like not that important to get something on the... You know, like next time we can Irido, gets us Energy Search. There's a temptation to Quick Ball to put Snorlax into play straight away, but I think this is fine. We'll just open this way. SB, I hope you're right. I hope you're right, because that doesn't sound pleasant. Choi. Hello. That was interesting. You don't normally see that card. Reveal hands and draw 3. Well, that's fine. I like having Mew in the active. So I'm glad I didn't try very hard to get the Sobble out of there. Things just worked out. Take care of your toes. I'm always very... Yeah. Yeah. That is probably good life advice. You know? Let's check. Yep, Snorlax is there. Take Heavy Ball, perhaps? Because there will be a Sobble in the prizes. Actually, no, I want Energy Search. Let's go Tail. Sure. Yep. Look, I'm not repeating what you're saying, SB, for... just in case anybody's squeamish in out of those watching the VOD, if they do, but good advice is what I'll say. Cheeky Dialga, huh? Get an Energy Search here. We do want... So it looks like... Fire. We've got 1 fire in the prizes. We've got Rare Candy for the turn upcoming, which is kind of nice. This is worrisome. If they manage to get a turn 2 Chrono Shift, I mean we kind of don't care because we've got the type advantage here, but you know, type advantage is a bit weird to think about when it's up against a Pokemon that we could one-hit KO anyway. It just means that we don't have to go for the Choice Belt in this matchup. Or rather, attaching Choice Belt to Inteleon is fine. Choi! Again! Interesting. I think I would have played Choi before attaching the energy, but it's a very minor thing. So I'm trying to think. It is kind of possible to get the Charizard online this turn. Sort of. Because my opponent took the prize. We might be able to do it. Hello, Emerald, hello. We'll try. So I'm going to go Incense. So there's the Charizard. And we got Twin Energy. And we've got Raihan in the deck. So we'll take Inteleon here. Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to see you, Emerald. So I'm going to Rare Candy like this. And then we're going to take... We need to put an energy in the discard pile, and we do need to get Charizard into play anyway. So Quick Ball is excellent, and then we've got Raihan. There certainly is. And then the other card that we need is Magma Basin. So we're getting there. We'll get there. Okay, Charizard. Right. And then we need... So have I done anything? Yeah, I have. So Level Ball. We're going to take Drizzile here. So I think that we get it here. It's very similar. This is the actual list played by Ross. This is the actual list. I'm going to take Magma Basin. 2 of them in the prizes. Which is a bit spooky. So this puts an energy, the fire energy, into the discard pile. And we're going to Raihan. And then we're going to take the Twin Energy. So this was a little bit of a long sequence. But we should be able to attack here. Wow. Wow. That was a combo and a half. Choose your daily challenge. Let's go Lightning. Let's go Lightning. Lightning seems like it'd be an easier time for you. So now, taking out the Dialga, a lone Magnemite, and what do? You scoop. This is a cool deck? Yeah, it is. Not my own creation. For once I'm taking a deck list. It's been a little while since I've taken a deck list, but of course, playing, or not playing, but rather watching the World Championships, you get to see some absolute masterclass decks. No braces? Oh. Man. I had really wonky teeth. I've had like 5 teeth pulled out. TMI? I don't know. But yeah, I had teeth pulled out to then straighten my teeth with braces. Might just be acid. Well, don't ignore it if it continues. I have like a bit of that problem where if you brush your teeth too hard, like it wears away the gum. So like it can hurt your teeth if your gum sort of deteriorates if you brush too hard. The lesson to learn is you have to just be gentle. Brush a lot, but don't like really brush your teeth like that hard. If that makes sense. But I'm also not a dentist, so don't take my advice. Go see a dentist. That's my actual advice. Go see a dentist. That might be easier or harder depending on the healthcare system in your country. Yeah. Otherwise, all you can do is try and brush your teeth a couple of times a day. Your brother is your dentist. All he does is tell you not to drink Pepsi Max. That is a ridiculous expectation. Long game, Anonymous. A long game. How hard do I brush my teeth? I mean, I don't... So I've never really thought about how hard I brush my teeth, but just like... I don't know. However much made sense, I guess. And yeah, sounds like I was brushing it. You know, like basically they were saying like I should just be mindful of it. All right, let's see what's prized. So we want a Sobble here. Charizard's in there, so that's good. Take Level Ball, I guess. So this might be like Palkia. This could be Palkia, right? So we might take... Oh no. I forgot about Manaphy. That ain't good. Hopefully I get a turn's reprieve. Hopefully my opponent... Wait, well, if I'm up against Palkia, they're not using the VStar next turn. So that's fine. Because they haven't got a Palkia in play just now. When we see the Palkia come down, that's when we desperately need to get the Hisuian Heavy Ball for Manaphy. Well, you joke, Emerald, about an electric toothbrush, but I think that is something actually worth considering. Like, I may have to do that. Glaceon. So this is a little bit different. Listen, I was talking about dental hygiene. Is that what you tune into Pokemon streams for? Interesting topics like brushing your teeth and healthcare. It's good. When we stare at screens all day and do nothing but play Pokemon cards. You don't care how often I floss, it's not enough. I know I don't floss enough. And I have no good excuse, I just don't. Not lately. I need to improve it. I'll floss tonight, I promise. Alright, this is a floss check. We're gonna do a floss check once a week. How many... Did you floss? You've never flossed? It's like really, really good if you do. It's like really good for you. You know? Alright, we're gonna energy search. Let's get some energy search. And I'll take a quick ball. You floss every other day? Yeah, you're more responsible than me. You've never even played Fortnite. Alright, mate. Alright. So we're not seeing the Radiant Greninja, and that's good. We do still need the Manaphy though, so I am going to go for it. Is what I would do if Hisuian Heavy Ball was available, but it is not. So we're just going to have to live with it a little bit. I think I'm going to take the Elder Energy Search again. Grab a water this time. Dang, that's unfortunate, huh? I'm kind of hesitant to put Mew into play. I'm sort of just doing this to thin a bit. Just going dies. Okay, that's good. They call you Yuck Mouth. That's funny. Yeah, I know it's difficult, right? Because they say, and I know from my personal experience that flossing is like super helpful. It's like one of the best things you can do for caring for your teeth is just to floss regularly. Every day if you can. Even like if you did it like a few times a week, that's probably enough. That's probably enough. And you'll avoid things like getting tooth decay and things of that sort. Alright, we actually don't care if they attack the Charizard. It's such a bait if they do. Because it's the Inteleon that's going to get some work done for us. And we've got the Zigzagoon here. So as long as they don't spread damage over to the Inteleon, we're happy. But I get the feeling it's not going to be that simple. I get the feeling they're going to be doing damage over here. Which is a little bit annoying. But it's okay. We'll get there. I do have a scheme in mind. Okay. That makes it very easy for me. That's very easy. Just in case I get manied or something silly. I'll hold on to the Inteleon. Spread damage over here. You rinse your mouth after every meal and brush twice every day. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I brush my teeth twice a day, and that helps a lot. Need to get in on that floss section though, if you can. It's like a small amount of effort now, so that you don't have to go through like the pain of having like cavities filled and things like that. If you start flossing, everybody look you like you're a weirdo. You just do it once a day at the end of the day. You can take Snorlax. That's fine. And then we can go Inteleon and get boss's orders. You don't know anybody who flosses? Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, look, I'm not a dentist. I said this before. I do not have the answers. Alright, go on. Tack me. See what happens. Glaceon. Mess around and find out, as they say. I have slightly stronger language than that, but I'm not going to repeat it. Alright, into the Inteleon. We do have the damage for the KO, thanks to Zigzagoon. So I think Inteleon here for something like Energy Surge Quick Ball would be kind of nice. So we're going to do it differently, huh? So maybe Magma Basin Search. So once again, we've like run out of Quick Ball. Just put the Charizard back. I don't think we need to overthink it too much. Let's just do it like this. Yeah, this Glaceon V is certainly in range of a KO now, so we're in like good shape. Klara would have been handy a turn ago. You only heard about flossing in your 10th grade textbook? It's interesting. You know, I think I need to get new headphones. So these ones are like some nice Sony headphones. The only problem is that they're like inner-ear. Right, these headphones are inner-ear headphones. And I'm afraid that if I use them for like a very long period of time, like over a long period of time, I might start to damage my hearing a little bit. I don't know why I keep talking about health problems. Maybe this is just what the Ross deck does to you. You start thinking about life. But I've been thinking that I need to switch them up to something else. Something that doesn't like sit so far into my ear. Because I often use them for work as well, and yeah, they're not necessarily the best. All right, let's go Inteleon to the active. Solo Ice Cube cannot be stopped. Yep. So this is difficult. What am I gonna do? We've used all our quick balls, so getting the Charizard out is actually hard. 2 cross switches, huh? Yeah, this turn's actually kind of tricky. We put the Charizard back in the deck, so... Alright, so we know Mew's in the deck. What can I do? I'm trying to think. What can I do? Klara gets... double cross switcher. Do it that way, maybe. Yeah, I think that's probably the play. It gets Charizard back into the hand as well. Oh wait, I didn't even do it. I'm dumb. Trying to get too fancy. Oops. I tried to get too fancy. Did I attach this turn? I attached a water. Okay, well... Let's see if they go for the Charizard. Yeah, I needed to Klara, I think. Not Raihan. Wait, don't do that. Don't do that, Emerald. Alright, spreading the extra 20 there alleviates the need for the belt. It's alright, Emerald, it's alright. Quickly drains the brain power, this deck. Alright, they're targeting down the Charizard again. I'm okay with that outcome. That's fine. That's alright. Bucket. Oh, no VMAX, huh? Crystal Star is going to be annoying to have to deal with, but... It actually really makes me want to go for the Cross Switcher play. Really makes me want to do it. So that we can dispatch it ASAP. Although, we don't really have a good way of setting that up. Air Balloon straight off the top. Thank you very much. We'll take a Cross Switcher. So I think we Klara here. Ooh. Let's grab 2 Pokemon. Okay. These are all we need. Charizard. Let's go here. We might actually get this. 2 prizes remaining. We just need the Fire Energy attached, which is amusing. Yeah, right? Yeah, 2 prizes remaining. We can just grab the Fire Energy and attach for turn. Good. Put the basin down just to protect it from being rock sand. Alright, switcher and switcher. Time to watch it unfold. It's very close. They will be able to even it up, but we've taken away their win con. We took away their win con, which was stop them from using Crystal Star. We did have an out to that, mind you, because you could, if you can put together Cross Switcher and Boss's orders in the same turn, then you can get around it. But we've made life a lot easier for ourselves doing it this way. They have game in hand unless they have Marnie. We have game unless they have Marnie or Roxanne. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Inteleon, thankfully, is going to get it done for us. Yep. Alright, very good. Just a matter of promoting Mew. Cross Switcher. Take out their Inteleon with ours, just for fun. GG. Very close. These have been some close games tonight, huh? But it is a bit like that, isn't it?